Hi everyone, I'm Asis Banjara. Now this fall, I will be joining Claremont McKenna College.
Bill and Melinda Scholarship is from Bill Gates himself, right? And his wife. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Thanks, Shubham. Hi everyone, I'm Asis Banjara. I was born in Gorkha, Nepal. Then I was brought to Chitwan when I was 3. I completed my secondary education from Chitwan. Then I moved to St. Xavier's College, Maitigar for my high school. Now this fall, I will be joining Claremont McKenna College for my bachelor's degree.
Wow, amazing. So, congratulations again, Asis, because you got like Bill and Melinda's Gates Scholarship, and that is really, really prestigious. So, firstly, can you just tell us about the nature of a scholarship and what is the process of getting it, and how is it different from the financial aid?
Okay, so there is a scholarship called Interdisciplinary Science Scholarship (ISS) at Claremont McKenna College. It's funded by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So they generally award 3 to 4 students every year, and it's a merit-based scholarship. So they would obviously look into academics, GPA, SAT score, and also the extracurricular activities. Basically, the students who got this scholarship have to double or dual major in one science and one non-science field, so to supplement this interdisciplinary nature. So that's it.
Okay, wow. So I think this Bill and Melinda Scholarship is from Bill Gates himself, right? And his wife.
Yeah, they have a foundation called Gates Foundation, and they have provided a good sum of money to CMC, and CMC provides this scholarship to interdisciplinary thinkers.
Wow, amazing. Like most of the people don't know about it. So talking about the application, if you had to like rank your elements of the application, how would you rank them? Like what are the most important ingredients of the application as you think?
So you know yourself that everything's in every niche values in applications are really important and substantial when it comes to a large application. But I think that my extracurricular activities were very oriented to the interdisciplinary nature. The things that I did in my high school, the project that I was involved in, extracurriculars that I participated, somewhere it has extra interdisciplinary values. So I think that was quite different than what generally normal applicants would have. And beyond this, I had like my own initiation of radio program. So I think that added a good value in my application as well. So at age of 18, I initiated my own radio program. I pitched it. I conducted for almost 70 episodes. And I also talked about it in my application. So I think it was very important and substantial. But you know, like every niche values are equally important.
That's amazing. So, one problem with this college system is like many Nepali students still find liberal arts college a little bit mysterious. So, if you have to
Yeah.
run something like liberal arts 101 crash course, what is the biggest insight you would want them to learn about liberal arts college?
Okay, so this was actually happened in myself as well. After my high school graduation, I knew that I would apply to the United States, but I was very confused in applying between liberal arts college and universities. But when I talked with people attending liberal arts college, you might know better than me because you have invested 1 years in Franklin and Marshall. But when I talked with people like you who have been to liberal arts college, they told that the opportunities in the liberal arts college are really unparalleled. So they have sponsored internship for their students, lots of lab research opportunities, one-to-one connection with professor. I think this sets liberal arts college apart from national university, where there are lots of students, many students in a single class. So that's when, you know, like when it comes to prestige, liberal arts college is also prestigious in its own. National universities are also prestigious, but I think it depends on an individual level. Either you want to attend a very large university where there are lots of people, so if you want to be in a huge environment, or if you want to be in a small environment where you would love to talk with people, you would make a friendship in a liberal circle. So I think that depends on an individual level. And you mentioned that Nepalese applicants are considering liberal arts college in a very mysterious way, but I'm so happy that over the years many Nepalese students have targeted liberal arts college. Many are attending every year. More than national university students are going to liberal arts colleges. So a kind of awareness has already been maintained for Nepalese students. what I would generally suggest is the liberal arts college has a great funding, uh, particularly when it comes to need-based scholarship. More than when it comes to leaving need-blind universities apart, when it comes to need-aware universities and need-aware liberal arts college, need-aware liberal arts college have been providing more financial aid opportunities to international students. I think international student, mostly student from Nepal, should definitely consider this thing, because we are in the financial, we are actively seeking financial aid as well. So for this, we have common data set which provides lots of information on financial aid and all. So I think students should definitely consider these scholarship opportunities, and the internship, research, like a small environment. These small factors might play a very crucial role in shaping the future of a student.
Okay, wow. Well said. So, another question is like, you said you were also confused about whether to choose liberal arts college or not at the
Yeah.
beginning. But what was the moment when you knew that Claremont McKenna is like my final choice? I'm going to apply to it. So, was it the campus photo, conversation, a gut feeling? What was it?
Okay, so after my high school graduation, I was more oriented on applying to social sciences program. So particularly, I was interested in economics. So when I looked, yeah, many liberal arts colleges, universities, and particularly the economics department at CMC stands out to me, because they have a Robert Day School of Economics and Finance, which is very prestigious. And I also saw the ranking of CMC's, particularly econ department. They have a very high ranking, particularly in economics, government, and international relations. So that was one factors that really intrigued me. As I looked out professors, I also talked to one of the seniors, who is right now sophomore at CMC. She also expressed her, like fascination regarding econ program at CMC. Then after that, I got to learn about the new program at CMC that is called the Integrated Sciences. So basically, CMC has now removed all the science program like physics, biochemistry, neuroscience, and biophysics, and they have developed a new single program called Integrated Sciences, which is actually studied in a very intricate and beautiful building, Robert Day Science Center. We are the first one to kick off the class, by the way. So now, when I saw the Integrated Sciences program, then I was very surprised. I was looking for a strong science program as well as a strong econ program. So I think that now the CMC has new integrated sciences with a very strong science program. They value highly computing skill in that integrated sciences, and also they have a very strong economics program, also with great flexibility. So when I got to know about these two things, like the strength in econ and strength in science, I felt that okay, this is quite unique. This is quite idiosyncratic when it is compared to other liberal arts colleges, because other liberal arts colleges didn't have like particularly integrated sciences. I had to choose between either physics, biology, and all, but not a very separate, very unique program. So I felt that okay, I need to go apply to this campus. And lastly, when I saw that they also offer interdisciplinary science scholarship to interdisciplinary thinkers, that struck a chord within me. And that day I felt like okay, this is going to my dream college, and I need to apply as early as possible. So I made a choice to apply to CMC because of these three ingredients: strong social science, new and strong science program, and then lastly, the interdisciplinary scholarship.
Amazing. Like you told the answer like so beautifully. Now, like going back to your high school thing, so you graduated
Yeah.
from St. Xavier Maithiga, right? So,
Yeah.
what was the role played by your high school in the US college application process?
Okay, this is very important questions. Um, St. Xavier's College has given me an immense values of, like more than college application. It has taught me to become a fearless problem solver. Back then in my high school, I engaged in literature club. I hosted one of the largest literature festival at St. Xavier's called Pravaha Kavigosti. I was also part of the annual college magazine called The Pioneer. I was one of the editors. At that moment, we were assigned to interview some of the very reputed figures of Nepal, director and producer of Nepalese movie Pardesi, Pardesi 2, and Gorkha Paltan, as well as the director of WWF Nepal. When I interviewed the reputed figures of Nepal, well, I got to learn many things. I even worked with producer and director Naren Raimaji in his new film called Pardesi 2 as a synopsis and subtitle editor. The connecting that dots, I got that opportunity because of St. Xavier's College, because because St. Xavier's College sent me to take an interview with him. So all these small values like time management, sparkling curiosity when it comes to be around like some of the very good mind from all over the nation, that environment really pushed me to become a more fearless problem solver, a competent and empathetic at the same time. Because there are lots of club at St. Xavier's College that teaches you the value of empathy, and I think the world need an empathetic individual at the same time, because competency is not always the final step. When the empathy will get connected to competency, then it might create a complete individual. So St. Xavier's has given me lots of values, and that really helped me in my college application as well. So like the letter of recommendation that I received from teachers, the letter of recommendation he wrote for other students have been to the Stanford, have been to the Harvard, have been to some of the very prestigious universities in the world. And this environment will really push you, really inspire you to dream bigger and create your ambitions high. So that's what St. Xavier's College taught me in entire 2 years.
That's amazing. So, you are enrolling at CMC, right? So, but really
Yeah,
you are joining five colleges universe: Pomona, Harvey
yeah,
Mudd, Pitzer, Scripps,
yeah.
and then CMC. So, in your own words, how does the Claremont Consortium work, and why is it such a game changer?
Okay, this is a very unique aspect, particularly in liberal arts college. There are few liberal arts colleges where you can off campus, you can do your major in off campus, but the Claremont colleges is quite different than others. In the Claremont, small village, which is about 45 minutes from Los Angeles, there are five undergraduate institutions and two graduate institutions. So the five undergraduate institutions are Pomona, Harvey Mudd College, Claremont McKenna, Pitzer, and Scripps College. And the two graduate institutions are Cake Graduate Institutes and Claremont Graduate University. These seven colleges and universities are very close to each other. So they're very proximate. Like it's just about 3 to 4 minutes walking from one campus to another. So basically, the what's unique in Claremont colleges is, for example, I'm going to Claremont McKenna, but I feel like I want to do maybe computer science at Harvey Mudd, then it's always flexible. I can always take computer science classes at Harvey Mudd. I can take science classes at Cake department. I can take econ classes at Pomona, and same goes to the students from Pomona and Harvey Mudd. They can always come to Claremont McKenna and take the classes. You can also have a dinner. You can like go to the other campus and use their dinings by swiping up your meals. This is the main unique aspect of this is you are attending a liberal arts college which is quite small. Like they usually admit 500 to 600 students every year, but at the same time you are in such a domain where there is a collaboration of all the five institutions. So you would have the feeling of attending a small liberal arts college if you want to confine yourself to one particular institution. But if you want to achieve the values of attending larger university, then you can always have that feeling, like because you can always talk to people from other campus, go around, take classes, have dining with other people. So this is a very unique aspect of Claremont colleges, and this is called Claremont Consortium. And I think it has a great benefit to students who want flexibility in their courses. Like Harvey Mudd has an amazing STEM program. So normally students who go to Claremont McKenna and has a great enthusiasm for STEM program, they usually take classes at Harvey Mudd. So does Pomona has a different aspect. Claremont McKenna has a strong social science program. Pitzer has a different values and spirit of liberal arts. Scripps has a different values and spirit. So when this all make a combinations, there's a sweet spot that if a student can find that sweet spot, it can be a very beneficial for the students. And I'm hoping to explore this in more. Yeah.
That's amazing. Like it's so unique. It's very hard to find like these type of programs. I got to know one about the Haverford as well. Haverford has also like a kind of partnership or let's say consortium with like several colleges
Mm.
where they can change the courseworks and
Yeah.
go to the classroom. And it sounds like really, really good. So talking about you, do you have any plans in future like you are going to take courses from these colleges and make a, kind of mixture of the things? Do you have any personal plans?
So I plan to take integrated sciences at CMC because it's a new program, really fascinating program. But if I don't do econ, if I feel like I need to switch from econ to computer science, I plan to take it at Harvey Mudd or either Pomona. And I also want to take mostly maths classes at Harvey Mudd because I heard that they have a very strong maths program, and the students there are very, like very mindful. Very curious, very sagacious. So I hope to take maths class at Harvey Mudd. If I plan to take computer science, I plan to do off-campus major at Harvey Mudd, in particularly computer science.
You drafted a full climate action plan at the age of 18 and handed to the mayor. So where did that level of self-belief come from, and how did the mayor actually respond to
There's
it?
a great problem of human wildlife conflict. Mostly the rhinoceros and wild elephant enter into the buffer zone, and they have been disturbing human civilization. So more than challenge, I think that's an opportunity to work with seniors, to work with more mindful people. Mostly the misconception among Nepalese community, Nepalese applicants, is that they always do things in the sake of doing, just for college application. And I would highly suggest to young minds that if you do not enjoy doing the things, then what's the point of doing that?